You may ask, hello, it's Nancy today, still, even though it's not today anymore, it's tomorrow. All day. Is it today at your house? Even though Nancy today has a messy house and much to do, she is sitting here spending countless minutes weaving away with her piece of willow. I could show you what I am avoiding. You see, I have avoidance happening right now. First of all, if I sit in my chair and I go on my laptop, I fall asleep. That's just been happening. I was trying to journal, and I was writing this sentence, and this sentence changed so many times. It was very funny to read this sentence later. Of course, you know, I only got as far as I would be saying a different sentence in my head, and so I would write one word from a different sentence, and then of course I'd forget what it was, and I would be writing a different sentence, and I would put one word from that in, and so it was real mishmash of who knows what, and I couldn't even figure out what it was about because I didn't remember what those other sentences were. Don't be looking at me all the time. Down here, this is what we're working on. Focus, woman, focus. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing this is because I am avoiding something uncomfortable and painful. The painfulness comes from my ignorance. I do not know how to fix the drains. We have 3 backed up drains, one of which is allowing everything to come out of the pipe and onto the floor. Good thing I did not put the new flooring in there. I tried to put a new cap on it, but that cap was also the wrong size. Willem darling got me a new cap yesterday, and it's probably supposed to be the right size, and if I heated up the pipe well enough, maybe I would do it. Hey, I could put that heater closer to the pipe. You can hear the heater, the fan of it blowing away. That is because it is drying up the floor. I noticed how wonderful the bathtub has gone down 3 inches. Well, you know where it went? On the floor in the other room. It came bubbling out of that pipe because I never capped it. I pushed a rag in it years ago when I moved the kitchen to the other room. Somebody asked me about showing them my kitchen the way it used to be, but I already did that. But you know, these are not labeled exactly with what's in them, so it's very hard for you to figure out which one it would be. Sometimes if you did a search for kitchen, but you know, then you're going to get all kinds of things. And I might not have done it anyway. Plumbing. So, avoidance is a good way to become creative. But I wasn't creative. That's why I was so bummed out lately. I had no ideas. I couldn't do anything at all because I was busy avoiding everything. I was busy avoiding my plumbing problem. Are you still looking at me? I thought I asked you to look down there. You know those videos of you lying in the grocery cart looking up at the ceiling? I don't know. I don't think it went very well. You couldn't really see much, and it turns out you couldn't really hear much either. Now some teenager, a nice teenage boy with no manners, would come along and call me some names for my inappropriate video. How not inappropriate, but my video should not have been put on YouTube because obviously didn't have anything in it. Or my batteries run out, and they say things like, why did you put your video on here when your batteries ran out? Well, because my batteries run out every day. I wouldn't have any videos up. Maybe that's like the other people. They don't have videos up. Perhaps for that very reason. Did you notice how much of this is coming along? Just in the little bit of time that we've been visiting away, we haven't been visiting. I have been talking your ear off. You have been lying in bed, all cuddled up with your cup of something warm under your nice comforter. and I have been slaving away here at this loom. Ha! See how much I've done? Look at that! Woohoo! And of course with all these sticks in it, that makes it a lot. Yes, indeed. Now if the whole purpose of this were to finish, that would be wonderful. But since the purpose of it is not to finish, but instead to hang out and throw the shuttle back and forth, I don't want it to get full up. So it's just fine with me when it goes slowly. But I still can't make socks with little thin thread. That goes way too slowly. Okay, ta-ta!